And we're back. Okay. Hey. Yep. So I'm back. Ta-da! So excited. So excited to finally be here. Um, in 2021, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. I found a lump the size of a golf ball in my neck. And I started doing videos and I stopped. It's been like 3 years. So I am sure all 38 of my subscribers are just dying to know what's going on and what I've been up to. And I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm here for. Uh, I'm good. if I literally like could not be better. Um, and I'm I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants making this video. This is going to be like the long story short. And I definitely would love to keep doing more videos and let you guys know what I have been doing for the last 4 years. So if you're if you're new to my channel, you're not one of the 38 that has been following me. Um, I did not choose to do radiation or surgery, uh, and I'm still here. Yay! Gotta clap for my damn self on that one. And technically, like, I still have cancer. Like, if I was to go in right now and have the test done, and by definition, it's like it is still there, and I really just don't care. I really just like do not care. Like, I don't even think about it, and that is how I know, like, I'm so better. Like, and I'm at a point that I I stopped going to the doctors. I don't recommend that. Don't. I'm not here to give advice. I am just here to share my story. And don't listen to me. Don't. Bad. Don't do it. Don't you do it. And I stopped going to my doctors. I didn't like anything that they were telling me, and I was in such a place mentally and emotionally that I'm like, I just couldn't handle having to say no, or like, this is my choice. I don't want to get surgery. This is the route I'm gonna go. So instead, I just ghosted everyone. I'm a Pisces, and that's kind of what I'm good at. Like, if I don't like it, I'm just like out. I bounce. And I did that for 2 years. I didn't go to like a physician. I just went rogue. I just totally went rogue because that's what I needed, and it worked for me. It's working for me, and where I am now compared to 4 years ago, I'm just absolutely like magnificent. I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled to be here, and then I'm better every single day, and that is how I know I am better. Is because I'm better than I was yesterday, and I can't measure that in numbers at the hospital, and that's okay. So anyway, I'm to a point that is stable, and I know it's because mentally I am stable. Even at the very beginning, when I first started getting like biopsies and stuff, in the first 6 months, it was growing. Like when they did my first biopsy, they said I only had a 10% chance that it was cancer. But because of the size of it, they said I had to have my whole thyroid removed anyway. And that just like floored me. Like, I just instantly started seeing red, and it was just like I'm gonna have an aneurysm before I'm gonna die from cancer. And that is what was making it grow. Like, that is what was causing the cancer. Like, I know it was. And again, mentally, like, if you've seen my other videos, that is what got me to this point. is my mental health. I know that was like a significant part of it is I'm hypochondriac and I just think of the worst. Like if I have a headache, like it has nothing to do with the 8 cups of coffee I just drank and being severely dehydrated, I would just assume I had like a brain tumor, you know. I would just always think of the worst. And so that is what's changed is my mental stability. And so I'm at a point where I have been to the endocrinologist. I finally got myself to go back in. I scared I scared myself and went to the ER because I was assuming that the cancer had spread through my body, but really I had just given myself gastritis from one of the supplements I was taking. It was a really harsh, like oregano oil blend, and um, spooked myself with that one. So I got myself back into the endocrinologist, and stable is totally fine. And there's no signs that it's spread to any other parts of my body. But again, I stopped having the scans and stuff. I stopped. It's there's a lot. There's a long story short. I'm trying to keep it short. Um, but at a point, I actually thought I had brain cancer as well, or that it had spread to my brain because I had swelling in the right side of my eye, and it's still kind of there a little bit. But I've been working on it, and I'll talk about that in another video. And the hearing, like I had hearing loss in my ear, and my whole face was just like felt swollen, and I could just feel it, like something just wasn't right up here. And and they and on top of that, I couldn't. I realized that the right side of my body had pretty much was becoming like paralyzed. Like I didn't have any movement in my right hand. When I finally end up going to a physician, I don't have a reflex in the right side, the right side of my body, and I just that really spooked me. I really thought that the cancer had spread, and it still might have, and I still honestly don't know, and I don't care, um, because I know what I'm doing. Um, is like I'm putting my body back in its natural state. I'm not healing, so to say, but I am. I'm better. I am so better, and it that is what made me realize was it's not. It's really not about the cancer. It's overall trifecta. Your mind, body, and spirit. And right now, I am like crushing the mind and the spirit of like how well I'm doing, and it just doesn't get any better than that. And so I stopped. They wanted me to keep getting tests and of course surgery. They want stop, kitty. Um, they wanted me to get surgery, of course, and so that was where I was kind of like at a standpoint was they won't do any more testing, or they really can't. Like even my blood work, having like the tumor markers done, it really doesn't say anything because I still have the tumor. So if I had that removed and then I still had like cancer showing up in my blood, then they would know that it spread. But as is, they can't see any other cancer spreading to like the lymph nodes, which would be the number one area that they would think it would be, if it was to be starting to like metastasize. And but again, they're not to say that it hasn't. Um, but I don't care. I really don't care. I just don't care about the cancer anymore. Like, and nothing significant has changed in my life. Like, I am in my bedroom recording this on my Android S10. Like, nothing fancy, nothing. I haven't won the megabucks. I haven't gone to retreats. I haven't done extreme fasting. I am just being me, and I fucking love it. And it's so free. And um, And that's why I'm here. The last time I left the endocrinologist, it was 6 months ago, and I'm at a point where it's stable enough that they're totally fine with just me coming in once a year and having it checked that way. And the last time I left the endocrinologist, I just kind of had this feeling like I'm still a little discouraged, like it's not doing anything and it's still there, and it made me realize like this video is more important to share than as if the tumor was gone. Because to me, like, you need to be able to be happy with the cancer in this moment. And you deserve that. And when you're diagnosed with cancer, it's so scary. Like, it's so freaking scary. It really is. And it's an awful place to be in. And there's so much like confusion and different opinions from family, doctors, and everything. And like, I didn't want to do another video because I felt like a fraud. Because I felt like I wasn't better. I didn't, the cancer, obviously, yes, was still there. And like, I just felt like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing fast enough. Like, I just wanted that miracle. I just wanted it to be gone. Like, I was just, you know, I've definitely had a lot of highs and lows through this whole experience. And this video is getting longer, and it shouldn't be. And so I realized, like, no, like, I want to be able to share with you that you're okay with the way you are in this moment, because that is what I was seeking. I knew I was getting better. Like, over this past year, I've just made like significant leaps and bounds. I have kind of developed my own practice in my own home because I couldn't afford to do anything else. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, I have to drive 4 hours just to see a naturopath physician. Like, there's absolutely nothing around me. So I was just very limited on resources and insurance and whatever. Money is such a big thing. And I just, I wasn't going to have it. I wasn't going to let money be the reason why I couldn't be better. Like, I didn't want surgery to be the only option of, like, that's all I can afford is to have my organs removed. Like, this isn't the black market. And I deserve, I didn't want to go that route. And I'm not saying that I don't support that. So I know I'm getting better. So the practice I do at home, I've basically have trained myself how to feel the energy inside my body, and I'm removing like the blockages, and I'm literally like realigning my back. And I can just feel like I've been doing like this like fascia. I like combine fascia release with like meditation and like somatic movement, breathing. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. And I know I'm feeling better. Like, I can't not feel better when I do it. Like I can literally feel like this like skeleton of garbage just like ripping away from my body. Like I'm literally like being born again. And my body is like going back to its natural state. And that's why I'm just not even concerned about the cancer at all, because I know if I just keep doing what I'm doing, my body will correct itself. And I still I started doing that, and I realized that I was still just kind of like frustrated that the lumpy was still there hanging out, and I would have been okay with getting the surgery because I knew that I was changing. I knew I was better. Like I was never going to be the person that could harbor cancer in my body again, because I'm doing the exercises. I know how to like regulate my emotions and my feelings, my stressors, my triggers. And so I was kind of I was debating on it of maybe I should I'll just go get the surgery and be done with it, and then I'm gonna just keep going up and up. Um, and I asked for help. I was like, oh, like what do I do? What do I do? And um, and I was immediately answered. I took a shower, and I was just having a hard time, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, May. I'm like, just get the surgery, just be done with it. Um, because I'm okay. Like I know I'm like, no matter what I do, like I'm okay. Like the fear isn't there anymore. The fear of like cancer. And and I got out of the shower, and someone had commented on my YouTube video from like 2 years ago, and she's like, I was just diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and I'm a mother of 3, and she's like, I'm so scared. And it just made me realize this isn't about me anymore. This is about being here for other people. Um, because I don't have that fear. I know I am okay. I have cancer and I'm fine. Like, to me, I say I have cancer, but I don't. I really don't. Like, I know it's not there. But I know that I need to keep doing this. And, because I need to show people that it can be done, and that being here and being okay with the way you are in this very moment is more important than any kind of treatment you get. I am not pro anything. Like, I don't care what treatment you get. Like, I'm not against chemotherapy and surgery. I don't think like going natural is the only way, like it's like the best way. Blah, 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 blah. Like I really don't. What I am here for is you. Like that is why I'm here. Is to support you in your journey. And again, don't take my advice. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here to share my story and hope that you can resonate with some of it or be able to take away something from it. But no matter what treatment you get, like if you were just diagnosed with cancer, you need to believe that it's right for you. You need to believe in your doctor. You need the support from your family. And you need to believe that it's working. That is what's going to heal you. And that is what I want to show people, because everyone deserves to be happy. And I'm not, I take that back. I don't mean just like happy. I just mean like content, like fulfilled. And no matter what that looks like. And for me, like getting that surgery wasn't going to get me there. And I knew that. I knew that about myself. That was my own personal take from it, because I'd been sick my whole life. And that's all I've seen in my family is cancer. Like my family lit up a cigarette and just burned the whole family tree down to the ground. Like, I don't have a very good batting average in my family as far as sickness and survival rates, and that's all I know. And I didn't want that anymore. Like, I'm doing this for my kids. I don't want my kids to have to go through this. And they won't. I know they won't, because I am taking care of it right now, right here and now. And that's it. Grace is going to be your best friend from here on out. Like, if you're here, you're already winning. You already know, like, maybe you're a little, like, hesitant on, like, what should I be doing? So many options, so many, like, contradictions of what's right, what's wrong. And it needs to be from you. Like, it needs to be from you. You're here, you know there's something else out there for you. You know, you already are looking for answers, so you're already winning. You already won. Like, I still don't see it as you can actually win in life, but as far as like what they're telling you and being like, oh, you need the surgery or you're gonna die in 10 years, like that was kind of like your options that they give you, and you don't have to believe that. Like, you really don't. Like, even like my thyroid cancer, like, I didn't even realize, like, they didn't really even like specify that I had papillary cancer. I didn't realize it until like 2 years later, and that's actually has a lot higher risk of spreading, of metastasizing than the other follicular, and and it's also kind of like thyroid cancer itself is known as a slower growing cancer. But again, I think if they're telling you that it's like it's a fast spreading cancer and everything, then yeah, it's going to, because that's fear. They're telling you that it's going to escalate really fast. And so of course you, like, it's the worst thing that they can tell you, because now you're in this like survival mode of like, and you can't come down. It's really, really hard to come down. And that is the only way you can heal, is by calming down. Like, you literally cannot heal in survival mode. That's fight or flight or freeze. That's always the missing one that I didn't realize, because I'm a freezer. I don't say anything. I just kind of like, and then I don't, like, I can't even comprehend. I just ignore it, or I ghost and I disappear. I'm out. I bounce. And we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. Oh, are we having fun yet? I'm having fun. Oh, this is supposed to be my short story, and it's not so short anymore. It's my short, long, long story. My short, long, long story. Shortened. Okay. I really don't want to have to edit this, but I'm going to. Maybe I should just start over. Just scrap it, burn it to the ground.